Welcome back to the IBSP. Here's your host, Foxy New.
Vergil Ortiz prefers Errol Spence Jr. over Jaron Boots Ennis. Look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Vergil Ortiz gave an interview after his fight, and he states that, hey, if I had to pick my next fight, I'm going to be honest, it would be Errol Spence Jr. That's my dream fight, and I don't care what anyone says. Now, I find that very interesting because when he was in the ring immediately after his fight, he called in Jaron Boots Ennis, said he wanted that fight, said he was all about that fight next, and said how he was going to beat Jaron Boots Ennis. But this is a 100% energy-changing switch from Vergil Ortiz, saying that you prefer Errol Spence Jr., and you don't care what anybody thinks because you know the whole world wants to see you fight Jaron Boots Ennis. Why the switch up? Why are you changing? Why would you prefer Errol Spence, who hasn't fought in years, who was demolished in his last fight? The man ain't even had a tune-up. You would prefer that over Boots Ennis, the fight that everybody's begging for? That makes no sense from Vergil Ortiz. This is duck energy. Not only that, you've seen Vergil Ortiz's own manager, Rick Merrigan, take to social media and states that, I think that Vergil Ortiz versus Errol Spence at Cowboy Stadium next makes the most sense. His managers on social media calling for Vergil Ortiz and Errol Spence Jr. next. So that's his manager calling for it. This is ridiculous. Then you see Jake Donovan reports that Oscar De La Hoya said in the post-fight press conference that they are the A side to Jaron Boots Ennis in all negotiation talks. Clearly, this is going to be a massive roadblock to any Vergil Ortiz-Jaron Ennis fight getting done. They're doing this on purpose. It is a trend. Then Rick Merrigan, Vergil Ortiz manager again, took to social media and says, if the contract is not at least a minimum of $10 million, we will not look at it. Don't even send that our way. So it looks like there's roadblocks. We're the A side. We need $10 million. We want to fight Errol Spence. All I'm hearing is excuse after excuse, roadblock after roadblock for Vergil Ortiz not to fight Jaron Boots Ennis yet. Now, I don't understand where this energy was because immediately after the fight, Vergil called him into the ring. Vergil was popping and talking like he wanted all the smoke, and then just to go into the post-fight press conference and interviews, and him, Oscar, and his manager all switch up and act like female dogs. I don't understand this type of energy. It's weird energy to me. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to call Vergil Ortiz a duck yet because the Vergil Ortiz Boots Ennis fight could still happen next. But it's clear at this moment by Vergil Ortiz, Oscar, and his manager that their priority is not Jaron Boots Ennis.